This right here is National Street.
Ella dice que sí. Dice, ¿para qué vamos a hablar?
42nd Avenue. National Street, 42nd Avenue. This is where the corrupt people in law enforcement are refusing to come question my ministers. What they could do is, these corrupt people in law enforcement, again, these are corrupt people in law enforcement. Not good people, corrupt people in law enforcement. These corrupt people in law enforcement, as the news is calling them, terrorists. Corrupt people in law enforcement, as you watch the news are calling them terrorists, killers, murderers. And they came attacking me. These terrorists, as the news are calling them, these corrupt people in law enforcement, corrupt people, not good people, corrupt people in law enforcement. These terrorists, what they doing is, they follow me every day and every night. Let's say it again. These terrorists, they follow me every day and every night. And what these terrorists are doing, they're sabotaging my car. Getting me fired, job after job after job. Keep cutting up my clothes. They keep breaking in my cars. They keep trying to get me to kill people by sabotaging my car. They try to get me to buy a gun, again, to try to kill people. They sabotage my cars in the hopes that I bring harm to myself or bring harm to other people. That's what terrorists do. And then, after I refuse to go around killing people, these terrorists, corrupt people in law enforcement, not good people in law enforcement, corrupt people in law enforcement. Nobody good could be a terrorist. Nobody good could be a terrorist. Only bad people are terrorists. These bad people in law enforcement, what they do is to try to get me to kill people, besides trying to get me to buy a gun, besides trying to sabotage my car and to get me to bring harm to myself and others. What these terrorists did, they went to my boss, told my boss to change my job from being a driver to a building, get this, to a building concrete inspector. A building concrete inspector. I did not study for the test, they passed me on it, and then from there I went out inspecting buildings as if I was some type of professional. What I did was, I contacted governmental agencies and I told them that the terrorists, the dirty cops, have forced me to do a job that I never applied for. And what's going on? I haven't heard nothing back from any governmental agencies. I keep complaining and complaining and complaining that I'm being attacked by terrorists, these corrupt people in law enforcement, and I don't hear nothing. So I keep writing letters. I wrote letters to the governor, the mayor, the U.S. attorney, the district attorney of Queens. This is where the Kingdom Hall is located, Queens. This is Corona, New York, 11368. So this is National Street, Corona, New York, 11368. National Street and 42nd Avenue. So I've written the U.S. Attorney, the District Attorney of Queens, the District Attorney of Nassau County, because these terrorists, they keep following me around, they keep pulling me over, and they keep telling the terrorists to get me ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket, just like Philando Castle, that the cops have stopped 50 times before they murdered him. Will I be the next person to be murdered? If I drop dead, like Johnny Cochran, that freed O.J. Simpson, the terrorists had did it. Drive-by shooting, the terrorists have did it. Whatever goes on, the terrorists have done it. They're chasing after me. They're terrorizing me every day. Remember, Philando Castle. Google that name. He was stopped about 50 times by law enforcement. 50 times. Incredible. A person to be stopped about 50 times. And then they murdered him. And the terrorists keep stopping me. Will they kill me next? Will they claim, oh, this guy has a gun, like Philando Castle, and shoot me dead? Because, again, these people are terrorists. And who knows? Who knows that these people are terrorists? Right here. I told my ministers, not ministers as in one or two, but I told several ministers that these people are terrorists, they're killers and murderers. Not only did I tell them that they're terrorists, killers, and murderers, but I showed them video evidence that these people are terrorists, killers, and murderers. I showed them video evidence. So there's no denying that these people are killers and murderers. Anybody wants to come here and ask the question to my ministers about the video that I showed them of me being followed around. I took out my cell phone. I recorded the person following me around. The terrorists were blocking me. Don't take my word for it, check the news. The terrorists were blocking me. I took out a second cell phone. I recorded the first cell phone. The first cell phone was recording nothing. The second cell phone was recording the phone and the person that was following me around. So, I showed that one to my ministers here. National Street. National Street and 42nd Avenue. I showed them the video. They've seen it for themselves. So there's no denying. They can't say, oh, don't believe that guy that comes to your congregation. No, don't believe him at all. Believe us. Believe the terrorists. That guy's not telling the truth. But it's too late. I showed them video evidence that these people are terrorists. They're killers and they're murderers. And they're after me every day. I've written governmental agencies, and so far nobody has done nothing. The mayor, the governor, U.S. attorney, district attorney of Nassau County. These terrorists, corrupt people in law enforcement. These people are terrorists. Don't let them fool you. These people are terrorists. Google councilwoman calling cops terrorists. Councilwoman calling cops terrorists. You can also Google democracynow.org. democracynow.org. Type in the search box, cops slashing tires. Dated August 11, 2016. And you find the 27th paragraph, that these people are identified as terrorists, corrupt cops. So, Councilwoman calling cops terrorists, Democracy Now! Calling cops terrorists, and in the same Democracy Now! Dated August 11, 2016, you read the last paragraph and you find that these terrorists, they follow people for years and years and years and years. That's what these terrorists do. They follow people for years. What else do they do according to that paragraph? According to the last paragraph? Well, these terrorists, like I said before, at the beginning of the video, they sabotaged your cars. They've been sabotaging my cars. That's what terrorists do. They terrorize. These people are terrorists. These people are killers. These people are murderers. Now, I also mentioned in the video that they were blocking me from recording on my cell phone, and I pulled out the second cell phone and I recorded the first cell phone and the person that was following me. You could read about that, about how these terrorists can hack your cell phone, hack your computer, hack your bank account, hack the presidential election. They can hack anything. You can read about that in TheGuardian.com. TheGuardian.com, dated April 6, 2018. Type in the search box, your cell phone camera and microphone spying on you. Your cell phone camera and your microphone spying on you. Hit the enter button. If you can't find it, type TheGuardian.com and then type in the title, hit the enter button. You should be able to find that article. It should come up. Check on the government. On the government, you see Edward Snowden. Check on the second government. You see that these corrupt people, what they could do, hack your cell phone, hack your computer. And they can hack your cell phone and your computer. They could also hack your bank account. Can also hack the presidential elections. That's what these terrorists do. That's why these people are called terrorists. That's why these people are called killers. That's why these people are called murderers. So hacking your cell phone is there in print. Hacking, destroying, sabotaging your cars is there in print. DemocracyNow.org. August 11, 2016. Don't forget, type in the search box, cops slashing tires. Now, you're getting people fired, making people homeless. That is a court case. Getting people fired, making them homeless. Let me say it again. These terrorists make people homeless. And these terrorists get people fired from their job. Again, these are corrupt people in law enforcement. Corrupt. These are not good people in law enforcement. These are corrupt people in law enforcement. These are terrorists, killers, and murderers. And they follow me every day, every night, day after day, month after month, year after year. These are terrorists, killers, and murderers. And eventually, they're going to kill me too. Why? Because I keep announcing that these terrorists are attacking me every day. They keep attacking me. That's what terrorists do. So, coming back to the terrorists making people homeless and getting people fired from their jobs. The website called Law and Disorder. Not Law and Order, the TV show, is called Law and Disorder. Not Law and Order, the TV show, is called Law and Disorder. D-I-S. Disorder. April 29, 2019. Listen at 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Law enforcement make people homeless. How? By getting them evicted. Law enforcement cause people to lose their jobs. How? By getting them fired. You might know Colin Kaepernick. This is a famous football player, Eric Reed. Protesting police brutality. What happened? Could not find work. Why? Because these people are terrorists. These people are killers. These people are murderers. And according to the court case, they make you homeless and they get you fired from your job. Now, let's go to the actual court case of what law and disorder had mentioned, dated August 29, 2019. If you listen at 23 minutes, you hear the same exact thing. The court case called Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. Go to any court library, look that up. Go to the court library and look that up. You find that these terrorists make you homeless by getting you evicted. They cause you to lose your job by getting you fired. But not only that, they don't only do that, they do more. They send their goons, according to the court case, they send their goons, their cronies out to do damage. That's what the terrorists do. They send their goons and cronies out. That's why you heard it again. The terrorists, corrupt people in law enforcement, send out their goons, send out their cronies to do their dirty work, according to the court case. These people are highly, extremely dangerous people. Highly, extremely dangerous. These people are terrorists. These people are killers, and these people are murderers. These people would kill their own mother. They would kill their own mother and then turn around and kill you too. You see, when somebody would kill their mother, they would kill anybody else because their mother has caused their birth. That's what these terrorists do. They run around pretending to protect the city, but they run around terrorizing the city. Again, these are corrupt people in law enforcement. These are not good people, corrupt people in law enforcement. Go check out the news, check out the court cases. These people are terrorists. And if you have any suggestions, because these terrorists, they had assaulted me several times in different states. I tried to sue many times. I'm being blocked from suing these terrorists. So if anybody have any suggestions, please leave it at the comment, like and share my videos, because these terrorists, they keep erasing my videos. Just like the YouTube shooter, they keep blocking my videos. That's why no comments are at the end of my videos. No comments. Because again, these are terrorists. They want to hide who they are. They keep erasing my information. These people are killers. They're murderers. They're terrorists. Extremely highly dangerous people. Like and share my video, please. And if you have any information that you can help me out, how they sue these terrorists, how they get the terrorists to stop attacking me, how they get the terrorists to stop following me around, how they get the terrorists to stop terrorizing me. I really, really appreciate it. Because nobody likes to be terrorized. Nobody. Not even the terrorists like to be terrorized. The word terrorist means, according to the dictionary, is to terrorize. The word terrorize means to make you afraid. That's what the word terrorist means. And that's what these terrorists are doing to me. Terrorists, killers, and murderers, like and share the video. Download my video. Give a comment if you're not being blocked by these terrorists. Any suggestions, allow me to know, please, because I'm trying to get these terrorists to stop attacking me. And eventually, again, like I said before, they had murdered Philando Castile. They would murder me too. Would I drop dead like Johnny Cochran that freed O.J. Simpson? Would it be a drive-by shooting? Or would I drop dead like Philando Castile by the cops shooting at me? How will I die? It's not when will I die, how will I die? Because these people are terrorists. And so far, nobody's helping me out. Nobody. The governor, the mayor, the attorneys, the FBI. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? I contacted IAB, Internal Affairs. I contacted the FBI. Nobody has come to my ministers and questioned them. Nobody. Nobody came to my ministers and said, hey, what's going on? Not even the sidewalk has questioned my ministers. So tell me, do you think that these terrorists are trying to get people to think that I'm crazy? So let's say I'm crazy. I lost my mind. So why is it that the FBI, the New York City Police Department, the Internal Affairs, nobody has questioned my ministers? Nobody. Why? Why is that? If a crime is committed, why is it that they are refusing to question my ministers? My car being sabotaged, I could kill myself. I could kill other people by accident because these terrorists are sabotaging my car. Making me, trying to push me to buy a gun. Again, I could harm myself or harm others. Making me a phony building inspector. Again, I could bring harm to myself, bring harm to others. Forcing me to do things against my will. Why has nobody come and questioned my ministers? Again, not one minister, not two ministers, but several ministers. Why had nobody come to question them? Why? That's the question that we should be asking. Why is it that they are refusing to question my ministers? I contacted the U.S. Attorney, the District Attorney, the Mayor, the Governor, the District Attorney of Nassau County. I'm still waiting to find out what's going on. I'm waiting to find out. Any suggestions, please allow me to know. Allow me to know. And again, I tried to sue them several times because I'm being followed around. I was assaulted in different states because they like to terrorize people. So now I can tell you, I'm truly afraid that these terrorists, they're truly going to kill people. They have murdered people in the past, and they have no problem murdering their own mother, which means that they would kill me as well. So any suggestions, please allow me to know. Again, these are terrorists, these are killers, these are murderers, highly, extremely dangerous people, and they are refusing to question my ministers. They are refusing to. I contacted, again, FBI, IAB, New York City Police Department, Governor, Mayor, U.S. Attorney, District Attorney, FBI, boom. They terrorize me every day. What are they doing? Trying to get me to buy a gun, trying to get me to kill people, trying to get me to take drugs, alcoholism, all these horrible things that these terrorists are trying to get me to do that I have no interest in doing. Again, nobody has questioned my ministers. Any suggestions how I could sue these terrorists? My goal is to sue them for terrorism. That's what they are. My goal is to sue them for terrorism. Following me from state to state to state, having me assaulted in different states, terrorizing me. My goal is to sue them. But they are blocking me from suing them. They're blocking me. I've tried to sue them on different occasions, and they are blocking me. Just like they're blocking my comments. When people want to put up comments, they're blocking the comments. Is that why the YouTube shooter haven't done to YouTube, to shoot up YouTube, because they were blocking the videos? It doesn't seem like YouTube will block a person's videos. It doesn't seem like it to me. It might have been covered people in law enforcement that was blocking her videos. Again, check theguardian.com, April 6, 2018. Check the subheading government. You find that these terrorists have the ability to hack your computer, to hack your cell phone. So anybody who's blocking the YouTube videos, it got to be the terrorists and not YouTube itself. Like when people leave comments on my videos that I'm being terrorized by terrorists, cover up people in law enforcement, why is YouTube going to block that for? What's the purpose of YouTube blocking those videos for? What's the purpose of that? To me, it doesn't make sense. Now, the terrorists will block those videos or those comments. Why? Because they don't want people to know that they're terrorists, that they're killers, that they're murderers. That's why they will block those comments that's coming in on those videos. That makes more sense. Not YouTube. But that's what they would do. Again, these terrorists, they refuse to question my ministers. I'm waiting for them to come to question them. They're terrorizing me every day. My ministers have seen evidence that these people are terrorists, they're killers and murderers. They're terrorizing me. So there's no denying. No denying. No denying at all. Leave a comment if you can, if you're not being blocked by these terrorists.